WiSys is the preferred warehouse management software for Macola. We're going to start by taking a look at some of the common problems in the warehouse. One specific problem is handling serial numbers. When you have to write serial numbers down on paper, that takes a lot of time. And there's also a chance for transposition errors. When someone else writes it down, someone else has to read it later. And latent data. The data that's captured and written down is actually keyboarded into the computer later, maybe next day. And label printing. Printing labels is often a separate process. To work with these issues, we're going to use the Agility mobile software, which is an application for scanning serial numbers. We're going to look at a purchase order receipt on the handheld scanner. We're going to capture serial numbers quickly and accurately. And those serial numbers are then received into the system in real time, and Macola is up to date. And finally, label printing is going to happen in real time, and those labels will just come out, and we'll see them right on the screen. They could easily go to your printer. To start off, we're going to take a look at purchase order 8068. You can see here I have 2 items, a quantity of 4, and none that are received. Using the handheld scanner from Agility Mobile, we're going to use purchase order receiving. The first thing we need to do is scan or type or look up a purchase order. I have to have a valid purchase order to continue. It has to be at the printed status. If I make a mistake, you can see that it makes a bad sound and the color is red. So the operator knows there's been a mistake made. If we get it right, we get to move ahead. There's my purchase order. I'm going to scan an item. When I scan the item, it validates that item against the purchase order. I'm going to tell the computer how many I'm going to receive. And then I have to add the serial numbers. So in this case, the items I'm receiving have a barcode on them with a serial number coming from the supplier. Just take a look at that serial number. It's quite complex, 12 alphanumeric digits. Macola supports up to 15 digits. So I'm just scan those and bring them in one at a time. They're all right there. And I'll click Save. When I click Save, it'll go ahead and print those labels. Here they are to my screen, just as easy as they would have been to the printer. The first one, you can see the barcoded item number, and here's my barcoded serial number. So WiSys supports the printing of barcodes with a label designer built right in. There we go. I'm not quite done yet, but if I come back over here, close this screen, reopen it, click on one of these lines and hit the receiver information, I can then drill down and see that the serial numbers that I've scanned are already in Macola. Nobody needs to enter these by hand later. That means they're immediately available to be used in another process. Let's go ahead and finish our scanning. And we'll capture these serial numbers. And there they are. And again, back here, just need to reread that data. There's the 4 that have been received, and there are the serial numbers right there. So that's our quick overview for the Agility mobile application to solve the problem of serial numbers in the warehouse.